Okay, so we got this video here from Red Panda Koala on X.
Surveillance is to collect personal intel, as in your personal communications, your personal calendar, your personal email, your personal photos, etc., etc., etc. And the only reason to collect that is to use it against you. It's not about the data. They have the data. It's not intimidating.
This letter that my mom got, this letter where somebody is pretending to be an ex-girlfriend of mine from 12 years ago, which required them to look up everywhere I've ever lived, cross-reference it with other people, find out who that person was, and then also find out where my parents are and where my parents live.
With the office in the form of harassment and threatening letters. I even had some guy show up at my house.
Somebody showed up to my mom's house, which was my mailing address that they had gotten from Tom Fessler, who had gotten this illegal copyright strike. And so somebody showed up to this house and was asking a bunch of questions about me and claimed that they were somebody who I'd gone to school with, who I didn't recall.
Someone in the community got a hold of where my daughter was working, looked up friends of hers that she was friends with on Facebook, got their, contacted them, and was using a coworker to try to get information about me from my daughter.
He made, comments to the effect of that his life was going to end within a couple of days, right? And then he said that he was going to take down you and Tupa, before that happened. My life is going to end within a couple of days, and then I'm going to take down Tupa and Red first.
Lou did previously work at the counterintelligence field activity, so I don't want to get involved in the drama there, but I do think that is something for people to, especially a character like Lou, who is surrounded by a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
I do think, and all I'll say is I think more questions need to be asked in documents void about his time at CIFA in the early 2000s, the counterintelligence field activity.
Oh, yeah.
I left the department.
One of the reasons why I don't particularly trust him. There's something off about him when I watched the episode where he was on with Rogan. It was weird. It was a lot of dodging questions, a lot of, I'm going to let you interpret it. I'm going to let you deal with it. I'm going to let you sort of, instead of really sort of talking about experiences or anything like that. It was weird.
The defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been and never will be.
Part of the Office of the Director of National Intelligence is now working to conglomerate all of these databases, and that the counterintelligence field activity, CIFA, of the Department of Defense is working to ensure that the military gains access to all of these.
Showed that the agency spied on don't ask, don't tell protests and anti-war protests at several universities around the country. They also show the government monitored student emails and planted undercover agents on at least one protest.
The documents that they've released have shown that they have spied on student groups.
I left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been and never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO community.
Ooh, that's pretty damning, I think, to actually apply counterintelligence into the UFO community. I don't know. That's a weird one. Is weird. I did have my suspicions about Lou Elizondo. He sort of also disappeared from the narrative around UFOs lately. I noticed when I watched the live stream and I did a full reaction to it, it was one of the things that I had mentioned. I am surprised that he's not there, because he was there at the first one and he was not there at this time. So there's something, I think he's kind of laying low. Maybe, I don't know. Something about the guy stinks and I don't like it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Son of a bitch.